So I know I had my stream on Wednesday night, the Street Fighter stream, and then I was off yesterday. I come back this morning. Apparently, there's a detractor meme about steaks. I just want you to think about this.
This wasn't even like, I don't even remember this being a detractor meme. It was just people talking about steaks in his chat, and then he went crazy. Because most of the detractor memes, quote unquote, are just things that piss him off. So people just keep talking about him, and they try and sneak them in his stream so he doesn't notice, and then he notices and he goes crazy. So let's see how stupid this meme is. And also, by the way, look at what the fuck he got on his forehead. What is this massive, disgusting pimple? Oh my god. Wash your face, Dark.
About steaks. These people are so fucking boring.
What?
And bored with their lives.
Really?
That they actually made a running meme about steaks that they've been talking about for a day and a half.
I mean, it's not like, it doesn't take much effort to make up a meme. It just kind of makes itself up. And the steaks meme, I believe, originates from when somebody brought up that, hey, Phil, you should be playing Street Fighter ranked because there's higher stakes because you're playing for ranked points and stuff. And then he was screaming at the guy, there's no fucking stakes in anything I do. And now it's a meme.
I don't care.
He doesn't care, though.
Talking about no adult.
Why is this video 17 minutes long if he doesn't care? That's my question. I guess we're about to find out.
I care about your dumb meme about steaks. Like, what the fuck are you? What they do is they will micro analyze a tiny moment of a stream that happened and act like it's a full-blown.
No, actually, people micro analyze every moment of every stream he does. It's just that those tiny moments are the only entertaining part.
Or alarm fire. It's like, what are you talking about? You want to know what happened? So I'm playing Street Fighter 6 and I was very frustrated because I was losing with Dalsim, and I'm trying to wrap my head around, why am I losing with Dalsim? And I look at the chat and here's what's going on. There's like 3 or 4 people who are actually excited and engaged with Street Fighter and trying to talk about it, and it's being lost in a drowning of fucking discussion about people talking about steaks and barbecue.
Yeah, okay, what's wrong with that? It's literally the summer. People make steaks and barbecue during the summer. It's great. It's awesome. What's wrong with that?
Ignore it for a while, and I did. I literally ignored it
and look at him.
Like another half an hour.
Wow, he's such a patient and accepting guy. It's so cool.
And then when I turned back, literally the entire stream chat was just talking about steaks and barbecue.
Okay.
And I'm like, guys, this is my fucking Street Fighter stream. If you're
guys, talk about me. Talk about me.
Talk about my wife, please. Please.
For other things, you're in the wrong spot. I know for a fact there's people who want to talk about Street Fighter and they literally can't because you're derailing the stream, which is against the rules. It's always been against the rules.
It's against the rules to derail.
You guys do the same
to
thing.
Talk off topic. This is such a fucking bitch ass stream. It's so fucking trash. It's against the rules to talk off topic. What the fuck is the topic? Whatever DSP is playing right now, that's very limited. You can just talk about one single thing at a time. You can talk about the video game. One specific video game. That's all you're allowed to talk about. What a great stream. What a fun, chill, interactive time. And a productive discussion about one singular thing.
Stuff. Because again, it's another running meme. People won't let you talk about sports in a stream chat.
Yeah.
That's not true.
No, that is true.
But if you derail my entire stream chat about sports discussion,
okay,
you know I don't watch sports, you know I don't play sports.
But you're not involved in the discussion. Nobody fucking asks you. They're talking amongst themselves. What the problem?
You know I know nothing about competitive sports or any of the athletes.
Then why are we having a Super Bowl themed event? So you can leech off of a thing that is happening and you can make money off of it? A thing that you admit you know nothing about and you don't care about and you don't let people talk about? Wow. Suspicious.
So why would you come to the DSP gaming chat and do that and derail it and talk about sports? You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're derailing the chat. You're asking for problems, right? So these people were literally doing exactly the same thing during the Street Fighter stream. 100%. They do it on, it was done on purpose. This wasn't like, oh,
and again, everything is an op. Everything is people trying to kill him. You're talking about barbecue in his chat. You're running an op. You organized this in a secret Discord that is not secret because he knows about it. That's how it works.
Happen. These are people coming in here, and by the way, a bunch of the accounts were sock accounts. It was the same person talking to themselves.
No, this is not a thing. He can't prove it. He is claiming that he knows who those people are, whatever. He can never prove it, and it's not the same person talking to himself, because you don't need to resort to this. There are plenty of people in his chat on sock accounts pretending to be his fans.
I'm stupid.
You don't need to talk to
I
yourself.
know all of their sock accounts.
Ironically, OIC is probably the only person in this chat talking to himself.
I know it's the same guy in here with like 10 accounts. He's a fucking loser. Sits on a Discord talking about it and shit too. But anyway, so it was.
How do you know about that?
Purposefully trying to derail my Street Fighter stream, and it was actually
successful.
Pissing people off. Like they,
you
wanted to talk about Street Fighter, and they couldn't. Like why is no one here talking about Street Fighter on a fucking Street Fighter stream? People talk about stakes and shit.
Okay, then like, how does he think this works, man? Because the stream chat is just a running list of messages. If you want to talk about something, you can just talk about the thing. And if somebody wants to respond, they will. And that's about it. It's very simple.
So I laid down the law.
He laid down the law.
Stop. And then fucking what's his
He's
name?
the sheriff. Gautopia.
He's like, oh, well, this
Oh, they gave him lip back. Notice this shit. Oh my god. He started using this recently. Oh, you're giving me lip on my fucking stream?
stream's like boring. There's nothing to talk about. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing on a fighting game stream then? If you don't like fighting games, go somewhere else. And talk about something else, right?
Oh, dude. The deflection is epic. That's why I like DSP so much as a lolcow. Because, like, the guy is telling him, your stream is boring. And he's like, oh, you think fighting games are boring? Then go away. Sure, man.
Like, what the
sure.
fuck? Do you go?
Ironically, you know what's really funny? Every single day, I see screenshots of his chat on Twitter. And it's him just logging onto the stream and saying, hey, why is it so quiet in here? Nobody's saying anything. That's because you told them all to leave. And they did. Congratulations, you played yourself.
To a meeting about a book club talking about this week's book and say, wow, I hate books. No, stupid.
No, but that's not... What? That's a terrible analogy. What he just said. Imagine going to a book club and talking about the current book and saying, hey, I don't like books at all. But that's not what it is.
Think
no.
that my streams sometimes are just some kind of place to go in and just, oh, let's just talk about hanging out about other shit. Like, dude, that's so disrespectful to the streamer to just go into someone else's chat.
Why?
Completely derail it with a topic that has nothing to do with what's going on the stream. That's disrespectful.
It would be disrespectful if they were talking about what Maximilian dude is doing or what Brian is doing, I guess. But they were just talking about like other real life stuff. How is this disrespectful? You're not entitled to anybody giving you attention, bro. Calm the fuck down.
That's going into a place.
What an actual baby. An actual baby.
And completely derailing the business. Don't do it. It's against the rules. It always has been. It's one thing if there's a natural...
Derailing the business. Did he actually just fucking say that? You're derailing the business.
That's disrespectful. That's going into a place of business and completely derailing the business.
Then he did his stupid ass face.
Don't do it.
This guy is crazy, man.
It always has been. It's one thing if there's a natural discussion, but if the streamer says something, hey man, stop, and you keep doing it, you're a fucking asshole and you're liable like everyone else to get moderated. All right? And by the way,
you're liable. You're going to be held in the court of law. He's going to lay down the law on your ass. Because Stone Cold said so.
We have now just spent more time on this by like 10 times than what happened on the stream. The stream was literally, people are talking about steak. Okay, I'm going to keep playing the game. So
okay, let's actually see it. Oh my god, what is this? What is this spot on his forehead? He looks like his skin is just completely started falling apart, especially with this filter. He looks absolutely disgusting. What the fuck? Let's see who clipped the steaks. Yes.
It's all about Dave or nothing at all.
Yeah, the steak rant. Oh no, this is the other one. It's all about Dave or nothing at all. Well, that's it, because he goes by the vintage asshole YouTuber mantra of this is my channel and you're gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about, which is just not how it works, and it hasn't been working ever. Like whoever says this usually falls off and becomes a bum like DSP. But DSP is already a bum, so he can't fall off any further. So technically, he can do whatever he wants. So this is a video by Lord DS Parody, and this is about the steak. Yes. But this
Nice attempt.
this is some kind of an edit, which it looks like a good edit, but you're gonna hear the audio. So this is the audio of what happened.
Definitely time for a break. My eyes are starting to burn, so I want to step away from looking at this screen for a minute. We talk with the audience because they're all just talking about steak and paying literally no fucking attention to my stream. And I'll be back. All right, guys. Time, if you want to talk about steak, to go somewhere else, because it's one thing if you're just sitting there talking about steak. If literally my entire fucking stream chat is about steak, you can go to food chat somewhere else. There's a fighting game going. So if you're not here for Street Fighter,
So fucking lame, bro.
and, don't come back until you're ready for what I'm playing on.
Don't come back until you're ready. What kind of a fucking thing is that to say? Do you think, like, are you talking to, like, grown-ass people like this? Don't come back until you're ready, Billy. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Big ups Ryan for 15 months. 15 months derailing the business. Big ups, boyfriend. Big ups to you, Brian. Ryan. Keep derailing the business.
Derailment. It's really stupid.
Derailments are acceptable. And then the best thing about the DSP chat is that they're a bunch of either actual fans or just LARPers that really want to sniff his seat. So every time he bans somebody, they just rise up and they hype him up. They're like, yeah, hell yeah. Delete this guy, eradicate him.
So much else to talk about, really. There's not a fucking game on the fucking screen right now. You're gonna give me fucking lip?
You're gonna
On
give
my
me
fucking
lip?
Stream, you're gonna give me lip. There's a fucking...
I think your wife should give you some lip so it can chill the fuck out, bro. This is some baby moment.
game on there. Talk about that. Talk to me. This is not food chat. If you're gonna give me lip, shut the fuck up and get out of my chat and don't come back. All right? I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be a little fucking smart aleck with me on my stream.
A smart aleck? Why not just say a smart ass? What are you streaming, fucking Fortnite? Get out of here, bro. This guy is actually losing his mind. I don't even think he knows what he wants to be at this point as a content creator. He just wants to be whatever is going to be easy as hell and is going to make him some money. And none of it is working.
Play for another half hour. I turn back and I see people upset because they can't talk about Street Fighter because everyone's talking about steak. And I lay down the law. It was like 1 minute. And then fucking stupid friendly gremlin gave me lip. And I gave him back and said, stop. Ooh. Don't disrespect me on my stream. And that was it. It was over. It was like 60 seconds.
This dude, bro, this dude is 42 years old and he is beefing with a guy called Stupid Friendly Gremlin. Like how, come on, man.
But this is the meme for a day and a half.
It's the meme.
Why would you even entertain that? The moment that some moron says steak explosion on DSP,
you're entertaining it right now.
Do not recommend on YouTube ever. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And you move on.
Huh? And now we're talking about like duty videos or something. We're talking about clips. What is going on?
Literally 60 seconds out of a fucking 2.5 hour Dalsim stream.
Yeah. Is
somehow the focus of the stream. No, it's not.
Yeah, that was the only fun part. The rest of the Street Fighter shit is like whatever the fuck. It's just DSP plays Street Fighter. You've seen there's actual thousands of hours of him playing Street Fighter, and it's always the same. And this was something different. And that's why somebody thought it was interesting.
If you're a fucking mouth-drooling moron, would you think that...
Oh, mouth-drooler again. I love this.
You have to be...
I thought I was a smart aleck.
Idiotic, mind-numbingly dumb person to think that a 60-second moment talking about don't derail my fucking stream chat about steaks has anything to do with reality or what was going on in that stream.
What? That was literally, factually, in reality, what was going on in that stream at the time. What is now? He's... What? I don't even understand what the whole point is.
Don't lower yourself to the level of the idiot who wants to waste your time.
Bro, you literally treat those people like children. They can't go lower than that. If they were lower, they would be on your level.
Money, because that's what they're doing. They're making clickbait.
Oh, and money. Give me money, you guys.
Your attention,
please.
So that you'll waste your time thinking that actually was a big deal.
Please.
It wasn't. No one cared. Right? At all. It doesn't even make sense what you're saying. That wasn't the focus of the stream. It wasn't a big
This is like every time he said this, none of this fucking makes sense. You know he just said the thing that makes the least sense of anything you've ever heard. Because this was just a ramble. This was just, he just wanted to call somebody a mouth drooler. That's all that it was. So he just had like a bunch of generic AI generated rants. And then he was just like, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. None of that makes sense. And that's most of DSP rants nowadays. None of it is coherent or just it at all means anything. It's not meaningful at all.
You're just idiotic. If you buy into that stuff, you're really dumb. You have to stop buying into nonsense like that.
What if I'm dumb?
Okay?
DSP's been given actual hundreds of thousands of dollars by dumb people. Factually, that he thinks are dumb. He thinks those people are dumb. And they pay his bills. Why does he care if you're smart or you're dumb? What is this, like, obsession with having an intellectual stream? Bro, you just play fucking fighting games and rant about your taxes in your life. That's not what smart people watch.
Okay.
They watch Joe Rogan. Obvious. That's why I don't watch him. I'm an idiot. And now we're just banning people.
How moronic that you would... Oh, your friend Brian reacted to it. Yes, because you morons went to his chat and harassed him for a day about it. So
No.
he would react to the clip.
No, I'm sure if somebody asked Brian if he was harassed by the detractors, he would say no. And DSP was only saying that he got harassed to make the trolls look bad. Because literally, Brian went out of his way on Twitter to say that the detractors were very nice to him. He just said that. He said that. And yesterday, he had a podcast with a detractor. Literally. Phil's friend. I guess former friend. And also, well, Brian said he wasn't Phil's friend, but Phil said he was Brian's friend. So it wasn't reciprocated love. It wasn't a shared friendship. It was a one-sided friendship. DSP wanted to suck his balls, and Brian didn't want any of that.
Like, and acting like it's a big deal when it's not a big deal. You are fucking idiots.
I am. But then again, who cares? If DSP was fucking smart as hell, where did that get him? If he's so smart. He spent 16 years and now he's getting like 300 views a video. And he's begging to get like $50 a stream. If he's so smart. Is that what happens to smart people? I'm sure. I'm sure it does. Big ups QB113 for 11 months, brother. And Eisenhorn for 14, brother.
Every one of you who entered
Let me tell you something, brother.
is a fucking moron. I don't care.
Okay,
This is
so
nothing
what?
to do with me. This is you and your weird fantasy.
There's so many morons that are infinitely more successful than DSP. Infinitely. Actual morons. Mouth droolers. Even by his own definition. So why does it matter if you're smart or not?
world.
DSP is smarter than everybody else, and he fucking tells people to eat shit out of his ass, so why does it matter? Nobody cares. Big ups Alex B on 7 months, dude. Stop derailing the business.
Hyper focus on arbitrary things that happen and act like it's a big deal. No adult cares about you.
What are arbitrary things that happen? Arbitrary things that happen. Are we talking that it's arbitrary, that it makes him look bad? No, it objectively makes him look bad. I don't think it's arbitrary at all. You can be anybody and watch that video, that clip of him shitting on his chat about steaks and about people giving him lip, and you're gonna think he's an asshole.
Thoughts on this shit, okay? No one. I will continue to run my streams as I see fit. The rules will still stay in place. People will not derail, and you can fuck off if you don't like it.
Yeah, they will, though.
When? Now go make your videos about it, bitch.
They will, bitch. I'm doing it right now, bitch.
Dude, make more stupid videos for dumbasses.
Sure.
Right? I mean, fuck off.
They're having fun. Unlike the people in your chat who are so bored that they're talking about barbecue, the idiots are having fun. They're having fun. Oh, it's so sad.
Who cares? Stop fucking bothering me with nonsense, right? You're so dumb.
He's so pissed. And how is he gonna fill in the next 10 minutes of this rant? What can possibly happen in the next 10 minutes? He's done, right? This is finished. It's over. We're done talking about the steak infidels, as they've been labeled in the title.
Wow. Just think about that. A day and a half, that's what you were thinking about and talking about. Here I am having real life
Real life?
Going on, stressed out, trying to
What?
get stuff done on my day off.
What real life?
Mistakes.
What real life, bro? What real life? I've heard all of his fucking days off is just sitting around at home, eating food that you didn't cook, and then fucking going outside to buy more food that you're not gonna cook, and then coming back home and living on your phone on Twitter, and his wife is living on her Xbox. What real life? Motherfucker.
Hey, faggot, you don't get to choose how I spend my free time. How about you
Where the fuck did this come from?
fucking kill yourself instead?
Hey, I'm as a Lugo fan, the Lugo agenda is that you're never ever allowed to kill yourself. So I disavow this. I disavow this heavily, strongly.
How's that sound?
Sounds
You're
good
an
though.
idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Okay. All right. I received a $3 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix.
Oh, and of course, and now it's literally a derailment. Literally, is this guy that pretends to be Snow Carl?
Huh? I think they were saying stakes. You said there's no stake in Street Fighter when you're playing ranked. Are you kidding? That makes it even worse. You understand?
Why?
That makes it even worse?
Why?
So I said there's no stakes in playing ranked Street Fighter, meaning there's no real risk or reward for it. It's just, again, it's just
Then
arbitrary
why are you crying about it so much then?
gameplay. It doesn't matter how many points.
Why does he refuse to leave the stream until he ends on a win if there are no stakes? Then nobody would care, right? If there's no stakes, oh, I lost. Fuck it. Time to clock out.
You have, it doesn't mean anything. And these idiots tried to use wordplay semantics to make a brainless meme out of it.
Wordplay semantics. Yeah, it was literally like wordplay. It's funny. To try and make a meme out of it. I don't even know what he thinks memes are. I'm not sure that he knows what memes even are. Memes are just like an inside joke on the internet. And he is so mad because the joke is on him and he's not in on the joke. He just found out what the steak meme actually means. He just found out right now after having 7-minute rant about the meme itself. He just found out what it was.
You actually can't. I didn't know that. You actually couldn't actually do something dumber than that, I don't think.
Why?
It might actually be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, you've done a lot of things dumber than that. He went in debt playing Street Fighter. Actual cash advances so he can give the money to other people who beat him at the game. That's much dumber than talking about a stake on the internet when there's 0 stakes.
Like, and I didn't know that. I had no idea that's what that chat was about. I didn't know that. All I know is I'm trying to play Street Fighter, and absolutely the entire chat's derailed by a bunch of fucking clone accounts. It was the same guy with like 5.
No,
6
you have no proof of that, but you're very confident that you do, and you're wrong. Because if somebody said this about DSP, he would want to sue them. Of course, he's too broke to sue anybody, but he would really want to, because that's slander or defamation, or both, or maybe even libel.
and a few other people who were jumping in on the bandwagon of trying to be stupid and dramatic about nothing.
How do you know if those other people were real? They could have also been clone accounts,
Right?
right?
How stupid, man.
Very stupid.
Yikes.
Oh, come on. This fucking dude. You're not... Bro. Get out of here. Cat... Oh my god. Cat had a terrible influence on him. Because all this stupid shit that he says now is from Cat. Cat taught him to say yikes. And to say dumb. Yeah, this very stupid. It's dumb. Oh my god. Cat sucks, bro. She really does.
Anyway, well, thank you for clearing that up.
He's gonna ruin
By the
his
way,
life. He was
again-
doing so well before her. And now he's trash. He was the
Don't worry
best
about that
before
shit.
Cat.
It's a one-off dumb thing.
She's a succubus.
Sadly, what I would have to do, because here's the thing, because people are like, well, if you didn't say anything during the stream and maybe you just moderated, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
You really want to just start moderating people, blanket moderating?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
by the way,
not?
Avarice,
You already
I
do
did
that.
click on your name.
Because, like, the only difference is that he just can't help himself calling them some kind of an insult. He could just ban them, and he's proven that he could do that plenty of times. He does that during the podcast. He doesn't say, oh, this guy's a fucking mouth drooling idiot. Let me get rid of him. He just bans the guy. And then most of the time, you don't even know who got banned. It's very stealthy.
No idea why I just did that. I tried to moderate that troll above you there. And Avarice, it kicked you out. And I'm sorry. I just tried to unban you. Hopefully it fixed.
Oh, so I guess this is what happens when he tries to do it silently.
I was trying to get to this stupid Derek clone account. And I clicked on Avarice by accident. I'm sorry, Avarice.
The Derek
Chat.
clone
Let
account.
me refresh my
I
chat.
wonder what they were saying.
I certainly don't want to accidentally ban people. That was messed up. Sorry about that. Really? There is an AI chat summary now?
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. What does it say?
People are discussing a streamer's supposed ban of the word steak in chat due to a misunderstanding with the viewer and the streamer's perception that there were multiple viewers trolling him with the word. It disappeared. I was reading it and the summary disappeared.
Bro, this...
What is that? That's interesting.
Holy shit.
It's actually going to summarize. Is it when you refresh chat? Let me try that again.
You know what? DSP is the type of guy where somebody's going to make a video, like an AI generated video of him hitting somebody with his car, and then he's going to get arrested. That's the type of shit that could happen to Darkside Phil. Once AI is really the relevant thing. Once it really kicks off.
Everyone refresh your
He's going to
chat
be like the
and see if
only
that
guy
shows
who
up for
ever
you.
has this happen.
The chat is divided over a meme involving steak. Some believe DSP is being trolled, while others defend him. A rogue ban from DSP accidentally caught an innocent viewer in the crossfire. When did this start? It's gone now. It only shows up for like 10 seconds, and then it goes away. What the hell is this? It's not mobile. I'm on my desktop, and it's showing me that. The chat is divided over the meme. All right, yeah, it's talking about this. All right. Everyone in chat start talking about the AI summary right now. Everyone just say, well, talk about the AI summary, and let's see if the AI
Talk about my
summary
AI,
summarizes
please.
that.
And a
It
nice
doesn't
ear
show up
pick.
on the mobile app yet. That is weird. I didn't approve that. There was no option to enable or approve that.
Oh,
That's
he
something
would straight up turn it off immediately. Because it's not accurate. It's making his stream look bad.
Just implemented this morning. Refresh again.
They
Let's see the
implemented
whole
it just
stream.
right now.
The chat is discussing. Nah,
They
it's
waited
not
for
updating.
DSP
Now
to start his
the chat is
podcast.
discussing the me with stakes. A rogue ban from DSP accidentally caught an innocent viewer in the crossfire. It's not updating to the AI discussion. Maybe AI is programmed to not talk about itself. Did you think about that? If we all just keep talking about the chat AI summary, it can't talk about itself.
Okay.
You were not in the way of my ban. There was a Derek impersonator above you, and I went up and I clicked his name and said ban, and then it
Oh
I
my
guess it
God.
scrolled to you, but I had already.
You know what? A Derek impersonator is like every time I think about the phrase and of him saying it, I think of like an Elvis impersonator, somebody that like goes to Vegas and pretends he's Derek, and people like take pictures of him, and then he tries to harass them, like something like that.
on Derek, it was very odd, but I was able to undo it right away, and I'm sorry for that. I like the idea that if you just join a stream in progress, it'll tell you what's going on in the chat. I do like that idea.
No, it's a very
But-
superficial thing.
Again, what's going to happen when you get a stream where people are like derailing and stuff, right? Because imagine that. Imagine if I was playing Street Fighter 6 with Dalsim, and the whole stream.
Okay,
chat is
what's gonna
derailing and talking
happen?
About steak on purpose, right? And so I'm playing, and you join. Oh, stream chatters are really enjoying a discussion about Wagyu beef. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, that's what's going on in chat. That's what it's about. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
This is a fucking Dalsim stream. Like, what is this? Right? I don't know, man. Sadly, we do have to finish the podcast. Princess Consuela, could you please stop? You guys know that you can talk about whatever you want in chat as long as it's not incredibly derailing to what we're doing on the stream. It's
Oh, this is super arbitrary. What is incredibly derailing to what's on the stream? So basically everything that is not what is literally happening on the screen. Everything.
always been the rule. Everyone knows that. It says right in the rules. It's always been the rule. The people who were here on Wednesday night were purposefully doing it to be trolls and meme and be stupid. And it was angering people who wanted to talk about Street Fighter. That's why I reacted that way. Never find that out, because that's not the kind of truthful content that these shitbags make. They just fucking exaggerate. and make
Truthful
shit up.
content.
60 seconds of a stream somehow is all that I did for the entire stream, which is
Well, this is literally 17 minutes. I don't think anybody is pretending that's all he does. Because after all, even the casuals know that DSP is an incredibly boring streamer, and that's why they watch the clips. Because if that was all of his streams, they would be watching all of his streams.
Completely untruthful, and they can literally kiss my ass. I don't care about those fucking losers. And go fuck themselves. Okay.
I don't care about
Let's
him,
get
by
set
the
up
way,
here.
yeah.
You guys also know that there's different kinds of streams. For example, if we're playing Fallout, right? This is supposed to be an open discussion style hangout stream.
What?
It's not just about the game. Because it's...
How do I know? How do I know? I need to be an actual fan of DSP to know when I'm allowed to talk about certain stuff? That's kind of weird, isn't it? That I need to know everything about his dick and balls to know how to behave on his stream. It's not like I can just show up and talk to people in his chat. I need to actively try and know all of his lore. And if I know all of his lore and dislike him, then I'm an idiot and I'm wasting my time. I mean, come on.
Based RPG. I've already played it before, right? So this kind of stream obviously is open to that kind of stuff, as opposed to a stream where I'm playing Street Fighter and it's a competitive fucking game. You would think people would be...
I thought there were
caring
no
about
stakes.
The reason for the stream, right?
But there were no stakes, right? There's no stakes. It's not competitive because nothing matters. It doesn't matter if he wins or if he loses because there's no stakes. And we're all hungry.
But that was the problem. People were here to derail on purpose. Like I said, half the people in that chat were the same guy with like 10 different fucking soccer accounts.
There's zero proof.
I
Prove
banned
it.
half of them this morning.
Prove it. You gonna prove that Tevin has view bots like you claimed? You gonna prove that? Can we get some fact check on that? Or we just talking out of the ass? Talking out of the ass. But then somebody else clips him and vaguely mistitles the video. They should go to federal prison. That's illegal.
No, I can't believe people are even talking about it. It's so... To me, it is so dumb. It's
Why do
like,
you have so many dumb people in your chat, DSP? Why are they so many dumb people?
wow.
Constantly, every day. Oh, this guy in my chat is dumb. Oh, this guy in my chat is a fucking mouth drooler. Hey, be nicer to Jade. He's a nice kid.
Literally 60 seconds of a stream. It's just a thing I don't think about, I don't care about. And I come back, and this is the topic of discussion on my stream when I fucking come back. It's like, what are you...
Okay, well, you were fucking gone, bro. You were gone. What do you want him to talk about? You not being there and how excited they are for you to come back? They're gonna talk about something to fill in the time. Otherwise, they're just gonna leave.
Years old? I'm a fucking adult. I don't have time to be talking about dumb stakes and shit. You're an idiot, right?
What? Bro, adults love talking about steaks. How the fuck you an adult and you don't like talking about steaks? Adults love barbecue.
But these idiots have literally obsessed over it for the last day and a half because that's their mindset. They literally have their
They're
mind
obsessed. I wake up in the morning, all I can think is steak. All I can taste is steak. I go to the store, I fill up my shopping cart with steak.
They think that this is something to talk
I
about.
turn on the ovens and burn all the steaks.
Okay? Okay. Maximum Turbo, that's not what I'm saying. And again, this is
This dude is so fucking trash.
sadly, I hate to say it, try to push stuff in a narrative that's not true.
What's the
Maximum
narrative?
Turbo
That
said-
you're toxic? Everybody knows that. You're not even hiding it. You are toxic. Why were you not toxic when Brian was around? Because somebody else was paying attention and you would look bad.
I don't think it's realistic to expect an entire chat to talk about a game or ask questions for 3 hours straight. It's okay for conversation to open up. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah, you are, though. You actually are. Because it opened up naturally and organically. Or maybe somebody was trolling, but fuck it, whatever. The people were talking about stuff. And now this happened.
We weren't here for the story, I guess.
Oh, dude, now we're gonna rephrase the story. We're getting a retelling.
Chat was talking about other stuff for a long time. It wasn't like a small discussion. I explained how the friends okay, great deal. And I tried to keep it like half an hour later, and it was still happening. And literally, we were talking about everyone was just talking about state. To which I spoke up and says, guys, you got to stop. You know, you're derailing a stream that's supposed to be about the game. If you want to go talk about this other stuff, you know, it has to be like a discussion stream or go somewhere else. I'm playing Street Fighter, right? Why are you here on a Street Fighter stream to talk about something unrelated? Again, it's the same thing as if you were sitting here talking about, oh, there's a sports game on, and this guy's doing this and this. I don't care. I'm not a sports guy.
Why
Why would you
not?
talk about that in my fucking Street Fighter stream? You're derailing from people who actually want to do something related to the stream. And that's the sad fact. That I want people to at least be able to have fun with the thing I'm doing, you know? Again, I'm not saying don't have the conversation.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
saying you have to be respectful.
What
You
is
have to say, okay,
respectful?
man, the entire stream now is about this, and no one's even...
But why am I supposed to fucking care? How much of a pampered baby are you, bro? We can. I need to care. Oh my god, man. I already sent 2 chat messages about steak. I should probably talk about fucking DSP's shitty ass gameplay so he doesn't get upset, because I really care about Darkside Phil's feelings. A 42-year-old man's feelings. Who calls everybody else sheltered, pampered, and a child. I should care about his feelings. Isn't he the guy that never gets offended by anything?
Game anymore? That's very different, right? Right? Yes, Joshua, I was playing Street Fighter. You know what happens when I play Street Fighter? And especially when I'm losing?
What
I get
happened?
very heated. There's adrenaline
why?
pumping through my body.
Why can't you control your feelings? Isn't that one of the first things you learn as an adult, is that you have to control your feelings? We're not even talking about serious stuff. We're talking about a video game that has no stakes. Actual no stakes. He's talking like an abusive husband. Oh, you know what happens when I have a drink, you know? I lose my temper. I'm sorry, I'm gonna change. Next time I'm gonna hit your other eye so they can be symmetrical.
Right? My blood pressure is way high up.
His blood pressure.
I'm agitated because I'm
This motherfucker's gonna get a heart attack from playing Street Fighter.
losing constantly. And then I turn to the stream chat and people have derailed my chat for half an hour.
Okay, why are you so
I did
upset
not-
by that?
Exactly.
I thought only idiots and bitches get upset this easy. I thought DSP was based. It never got upset.
Respond in a cool-minded manner. I told everyone to shut up and stop derailing the stream, right?
How was that cool-minded to tell people to shut up? That's very impolite, telling someone to shut up, especially your customers.
Exactly.
Yeah, shut up. Get the fuck out of my
What's your
business.
point?
You're glad I'm being nice.
Is your point again that I should coddle you every moment of every stream?
And again, bro, what kind of projection is this? This guy who literally just asked people to coddle him and not make him upset and be wary of his own feelings, and now he's accusing other people of being coddled.
Wasn't aware that I was like your dad, and I'm not. I'm running a business here, okay?
No, you shouldn't
I'm
be
not
anybody's
your dad. It's not
dad.
my responsibility to tell you how to behave.
Nobody's
on someone else's
dad.
Stream, right? Just like it's not my responsibility to tell you how to behave when you go into someone else's business in real life too. You know. Look, Jordan did a super chat. He says, "Do I get legal custody of the stream every other week?"